Hello friends, welcome to our channel. Today we will study our science first chapter, crop production and management. So let's start with agriculture practices. What is agriculture? Till 10,000 BC, people were nomadic. They were wandering in groups from place to place in search of food and shelter. They ate raw fruits and vegetables and started hunting for animals for food. Later, they would cultivate land and produce rice, wheat, and other food crops. Thus was born agriculture. So, first of all, we understand what is crop. When plants of same kind are growing and cultivated at one place on a large scale, it is called a crop. There are two types of crop we can study, Kharif crop and Rabi crop. The crops which are sown in rainy season are Kharif crop. Examples: paddy, maize, soya bean, groundnut, cotton. The crops grown in winter season are called Rabi crops. Examples: wheat, gram, pea, mustard, linseed, etc. So, we will study now agriculture practices. You already know that crops are of different types like cereals, vegetables and fruits. These can be classified on the basis of season in which they grow. The basic practices of crop production: preparation of soil, sowing, adding manure and fertilizer, irrigation, protecting from weeds, harvesting and storage. First point we will study that preparation of soil. Preparation of soil is the first step in cultivating a crop for food production. It requires three steps that are given below. First is plugging, second is leveling, third is manuring. So, the three steps are given. We can understand that the process of loosening and turning the soil is called plugging. The plugged soil is quite loose, so it is liable to carried away by strong winds or washed away by rainwater. Manuring means adding manure to the soil. Sometimes manure is added to the soil before plugging. The next point, the preparation of soil. This is done by using a plug. Plugs are made of wooden or iron. The two types of plug are given in the images. If the soil is very dry, it may need watering before plugging. The plugged field may have big pieces of soil, are called crumbs. We can break these crumbs with the help of these plugs. The agriculture implements. Before sowing the seeds, it is necessary to break soil to the size of grains to get better yield. This is done with the help of various tools. The main tools used for these purposes are plug, hoe and cultivator. The agriculture implements. First, we can study the plug. Plug is being used since ancient times for tilling the crop, adding fertilizers to crop, removing the weeds, scraping the soil. It contains a strong triangular iron strip called plugshare. In the image, we can see the parts of plug. The main part of plug is a long log of wood which is called a plug shaft. There is a handle at one end of the shaft. So please make over the look on the image. Here we see the plug share and the plug shaft. The second, we will study the hoe. It is a simple tool which is used for removing weeds and loosening the soil. It has a long rod of wood or iron. A strong, broad and bent plate of iron is fixed to one of its ends and works for a blade. It is pulled by animals. In the image, we can see the parts of hoe, the grip, handle, bent plate, rod and the beam. The third one is the cultivator. Nowadays, plugging is done by tractor. Driven cultivator. The use of cultivator saves labor and time. In the image, we can see the cultivator. The next point to be studied is sowing. The process of scattering or putting seed into the ground is called sowing. There are two methods of sowing weeds: sowing by hand and sowing with the seed drill. Sowing with the seed drill is considered better than sowing with the hands because first, the seeds are in regular rows. Second, it saves time and labor. Now we will study one activity given in our NCERT textbook. Take a beaker and fill half of it with water. Put a handful of wheat seeds and stir well. Wait for some time and observe the result and answer these questions. Now we will study the traditional tool for sowing. The tool used traditionally for sowing is shaped like a funnel. In the image, we can see the two people are sowing with the help of traditional tools where two or three pipes having sharp ends are connected and these ends pushed into the soil and seed are placed there. Next, second, by seed drill. Nowadays, the seed drill is used for sowing with the help of tractors. In the image, we can see the seed drill. This tool sows the seeds uniformly at proper distances and depths. Now, we can study the next point, adding manure and fertilizer. The substance which are added to the soil in the form of nutrients for the healthy growth of plants are called manure and fertilizer. The difference between manure and fertilizer is given below. Farmers have to add manure to fields to replenish the soil with nutrients. This process is called manuring. What are fertilizers? Fertilizers are chemical substances which are rich in particular nutrient. These are produced in factories. But the excessive use of fertilizer has made the soil less fertile and it can also become a source of water pollution. There are 4 advantages of manure. It enhances the water holding capacity of soil. It makes the soil porous, due to which exchange of gases become easy. It increases the number of friendly microbes. It improves the texture of soil. Now we will study one activity. Here, take moong or gram seeds and germinate them. Select 3 equal size seeding out of these. Now take 3 empty glasses of similar vessel. Mark them with A, B, C. To glass A, add little amount of soil mixed with little cow dung, that is manure. In glass B, put the same amount of soil mixed with little urea. And in C, small amount of soil without adding anything. Now pour the same amount of water in each glass and plant the seedlings in them. Keep them in safe place and water them daily. After 7 to 10 days, observe their growth and answer these questions. Irrigation. Now, we will see the definition of irrigation. What is irrigation? The process of supplying water to crop plants in the fields is called irrigation. There are 2 methods of irrigation. First, by traditional method. Second, by modern method. Traditional method of irrigation. The water available in wells, lakes and canals is lifted up by different method in different regions. Various examples are pulley system, lever system, chain pump, etc. Pumps are commonly used for lifting water, diesel, biogas, electricity and solar energy is used to run these pumps. Now we will study the modern methods of irrigation. First, the sprinkler system. This system is most useful on the uneven land where sufficient water is not available. In the image, we can see that the perpendicular type pipes having rotating nozzles on top are joined to the main pipeline at a regular interval. When water is allowed to flow through the main pipe under pressure with the help of pump, the sprinkler nozzle rotate. Second method is drip system. In this system, the water falls drop by drop just at the position of roots. So, it is called drip system. It is best technique for watering fruit plants, gardens and trees. Next we will study the removing of weeds, that is weeding. The unwanted plants which grow along with a cultivated crop are called weeds. The process of removing weeds from a crop field is called weeding. The various methods of weeding are removing of weed by pulling them out with hand, removing of weed by using a trowel, destroying the weeds by spraying special chemicals and weedicide. Now next point are harvesting and storage of food grains. What is harvesting? The cutting and gathering of matured food crop is called harvesting. It is done either by hand using a sickle or by a motor machine called a harvester. The storage of food grains. The practice or means of keeping grain until it is sold or used is called storage. Harvesting of a crop is an important task. In harvesting, crops are pulled out or cut close to the ground. It usually takes 3 to 4 months for a cereal crop to mature. What do you mean by threshing? Harvesting in our country is either done manually by sickle or by a machine called harvester. In the harvested crop, the grain seeds need to be separated from the chaff. This process is called threshing. Now we will move towards the storage. Storage of produce is an important task. If the crop grain are to be kept for longer time, they should be safe from moisture, insects, rats and microorganisms. The fresh crop has more moisture. Farmers store grains in jute bags or metallic bags. In the images, we can see that the storage of grains is done. In the next image, we will see in which the storage is done. Here, large-scale storage of grains is done in silos and granaries to protect them from pests like rats and insects. In the images, we can see that the store grain in jute bags or metallic bins. Now we will move towards the next point, animal husbandry. We obtain many kinds of food items from animals. Rearing animals on large scale for food and other need. The one product which we get from the animal is milk. Milk is obtained from animals like cow, buffalo and goat. We can use milk for preparing variety of products. Second is meat. Meat is obtained from animals such as goat and chicken. People also eat many kinds of fishes, lobsters, shrimps and other sea animals for meat. The next we will see that the eggs are obtained from birds such as chicken, turkey and goose. The sweetest product which we get is honey. Honey is obtained from honeybees. The practice of rearing honeybees for honey is known as apiculture. In the image, we are studying the Asian diet pyramid. Nuts and seeds, daily serving, weekly serving, optional daily serving, monthly serving and all. So thank you.